Hey, welcome back. So today we are starting to do a lot of stuff to plan for the honeymoon, which I am really gonna try to vlog. I'm really bad at it. I'm more of a in the moment kind of person, and then I'm like, crap, I was supposed to be videoing that. So we're really gonna try this time. It is my honeymoon, so I don't know how much I'm actually gonna commit to like videoing and pictures. Yes, there's gonna be a lot. Video, we'll see how awkward I feel when I do it. But it is Sunday and we're leaving Friday. So today the plan is to make a rough itinerary of what we want to do. Nothing like 12:45, you have to be here. But more like we'll do activities in like this part of town. So you're like more efficient with your time instead of being like, let's go all the way across town and then all the way back and then all the way over there. We're not doing that. That's too much effort. We have a cat. So we're gonna be planning that and then sort of just talking through like, okay, you want to do this activity, I want to do this activity, etc., etc. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna practice packing because I have a lot of outfits I think I want to bring, and it's the weather. Oh yeah, we're going to Scotland. My bad, didn't say that. We're going to Scotland in May. So the weather that I can see is rainy and like upper 50s. So sweaters, pants, that kind of thing. That's what I'm gonna be trying to pack. And I don't know how much of it I'm gonna fit in a suitcase. I need to figure out how much suitcase we're gonna need. Maybe we can get away with one big one for the both of us and then, our carry-ons and stuff, or maybe we both need check-in bags. What are you doing, child? Anyway, so that, and then we have to go get like converter plugs because I'm, depending on packing restrictions, I might bring my hair dryer so I can, have nice hair for the trip. But considering Scotland uses different voltages, we're gonna need a converter. So we might go get those today. And I think that's it. I'm not really sure. Something along those lines. But yeah, so today is the start and let's go make an itinerary. What did you break? What did you break? Okay, so you remember when I said I was really bad at saying I was gonna film and then not filming and then forgetting? Yeah, we're in the airport. It's Friday and not Sunday anymore. We're in Philadelphia. It's really cool. We just ate, and our flight doesn't leave till like 6:30, and it's like 2:30 to 3 o'clock. So we're just kind of vibing until then. And then we go to London, and then we go to Glasgow. My makeup is all over the place. It's the airport, nobody cares. Yeah, that's the check-in. We'll see you in Glasgow. Hello, we're in Glasgow. We made it. If you're wondering where the rest of the airport footage is, it doesn't exist. because we were rushing. The longer flight was nice. We played chess a little bit.
For 2 hours.
And then tried to sleep. And that sucked. And then we had to go through Heathrow Airport. And the time it takes you to... From, like, when your plane stops to when you have to board your next plane, it's like, yeah, you have 90 minutes. Our flight left 90 minutes later.
It also, it took us like 25 minutes to get off the damn plane. Yeah. So that ate into the 90 minutes. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So it took us forever to get off the plane because it's a big plane. There's a lot of people. The travel distance at Heathrow is ridiculous. Like, that airport is massive.
You had to, like, walk most of it.
Yeah. So you're running.
Pretty much the entire plane we were on was doing the same thing we were doing.
Yeah, I swear to God, everyone on that plane also needed to get on connecting flights at 7:40 or 8:10 or whatever.
Yeah.
So we all get off, and we're going through, not customs, but before security. Check-in. I don't really know what it is, okay? But if you've ever been to Heathrow, you know. You go, and then they tell you have to empty all your liquids and put all of your other liquids in little plastic bags, and then you have to scan your passport. If it works. It worked for me this time. The last time I was here, it did not work for me, and it did not work for Nuggets, so he had to get stopped, and the lady was trying to ask him questions, and he's running on 2 hours of sleep, so he's like...
I had not gotten 2 hours of sleep. I got 30 minutes of sleep.
On a 6-hour plane ride. It's 7 in the morning by the time we're there. It's technically 3 a.m. in Eastern time zone, so our brains are not there.
Yeah, we hadn't really slept. We hadn't eaten in a while.
Yeah, so we get through that. Then we have to go through, and there was this one nice lady at that point, and she was like, when is your next flight? Like, talking to, like, us and some other people. And they were like, we leave in 40 minutes. And she's like, okay, you need to take these people first because they gotta go. I was like, bless you. So we get rushed to security. Thankfully, they didn't stop to check our bags for anything, which was great. But when you go through the check-in thingy where you have to scan your passport, it tells you what gate you need to be in. It's like, hey, after security, go to this gate. But that message shows up for all of 5 fucking seconds. So all we saw was B number. He thought it was 8. I thought it was 2. It was actually 4. So we have a minute to find this fucking gate and get in and check in before they leave us, and we have to get a new connecting flight at God knows what time. So I've never ran through an airport before. You bitch ran, right? So we get down there. We're at A1 through 6 or something, and I thought it was 2, so we're going in the direction, and we pass 4, and I see our flight number, and I'm like, and it says closing, and I'm like, so we have to go down like 2 flights of stairs, and there's like a line of people running. We ran down those stairs, the escalators, and there was a line of people at 4B, and then there's nobody at 4A, so we go to the A lady, and we're like, please tell me this was not our flight, and she's like, no, you need to be over there. Y'all, there were like 4 people behind us. We were like damn near dead last to get on this fucking flight, but we made it. And now we're here.
I couldn't even, when we went through security, I couldn't even put all my shit back together. I was carrying some stuff I had to take out of my bag while I was running. I couldn't put my belt back on, so my pants was falling down. I had to, like, keep pulling it back up.
We were those Americans running through the airport, okay?
Yeah.
Not our fault. Also, when we were on the plane, the pilot was like, yeah, we're leaving about 10 minutes late. Not due to anything other than poor management at the Heathrow airport. And I was like, you tell him, buddy. You fucking tell him, because this is true. I don't know why. Like, that is the longest process I've ever had at, like, a connecting airport. And they will give you, like, 60 minutes to get on a connecting flight. I don't know why, because you can't pick.
I don't know why they thought this was a good idea. But anyway, we made it. Thank fuck. We got on the flight. We get here. Nuggets is sick, sort of. We haven't eaten in 12 hours.
15 hours.
Thankfully the hotel let us check in early. We were like here at like 11:15. We had emailed them. We were like, hey, can we check in early? Because our flight comes in early. And she's like, well, we can't guarantee anything before 11, but normal check-in is at 3. But we can hold your stuff. So we figured we'd get in, have them hold our stuff at worst case, and then go eat and walk around. They let us check in. We got in here. We got comfy, and we took like an hour and a half nap. And now we're ready, and it's like 4 p.m., 3:30, and now we're gonna go get lunch. So I guess I'll see you guys then. Let's go.
Okay, it is day 2, full day, day 3. Anyway, I don't think I talked to you guys yesterday because it was very busy. But yesterday what did we do?
Walked around, went to the Ontario Museum.
Hold on, breakfast first. You guys have probably already seen it, but we had breakfast at this one place. It was sort of south side of town. It was really good. The pancakes were amazing. I couldn't finish it, but it was delicious. and we actually got really lucky, and it was sunny.
Well, first we got lost.
Yeah, well, okay, so we tried to take a bus, and the bus that we were supposed to get on either passed us, or we just straight up couldn't find it. So then we were like, all right, we'll take the ScotRail. And so we bought a ticket. We go to the Queen Street station, and we don't see it on the board. So we, as tourists do, go up to the people that work there and we say, we don't know what the fuck we're doing. And then they laugh at us. And then they're like, well, you have to go to the Central Station, which is down the street. So we were like, fuck, okay. So we go down to the Central Station, and then we've missed it. So then I have to transfer our tickets to a different time. But then we find the right train, then we get on it, and then we make it to the cafe. Cafe, breakfast, beautiful, loved it. Sunny day. Then we walked to the Pollok House, which, stupid me, didn't actually get any pictures of the actual house. I just got pictures of the garden and me trying to be aesthetic. You'll see them. There's nuggets. You do. So yeah, stupid me also wore my heels. Didn't realize it was a 20-minute walk.
After a 30-minute walk.
After a 30-minute walk, just to get into the place. But we saw some Highland cows. They were so precious. The gardens were nice. Very pretty. The house is beautiful. And they actually had a market there, which was cool, so we got to see some fun stuff. And then we walked back. We got on the train. And then we got back to the hotel. We changed shoes because both of our feet hurt. And then we went to the university. Missed our bus stop. We're not good with directions yesterday. Wasn't it for us. Did that. Went to the university. I'm going back. Like, accept me to your graduate program. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna study, but I want to go back. It was beautiful. Unfairly beautiful. And then in the university is the Hunterian Museum, which is small, but it was pretty cool. I got some footage in there and some pictures, which was really fun. And then we went to Ashton Lane for dinner. We found this really cute, again, you depending on how I edit this, you've probably already seen it. We went to a restaurant. I don't even remember what it's called. I will put it in somewhere here. And it was really, really good. The pizza was amazing. The drinks were amazing, and the atmosphere was amazing. And then we went back to the hotel. And I didn't fall asleep until 3 a.m. So I'm running on like 4-ish hours of sleep right now. But yeah, it is rainy today. Not that you can see it with the bright white square behind me, but it's rainy. We just got breakfast. Our feet are soaked already. But luckily today is museum day. We are going to the Science Center and the Riverside Museum. And then later this evening, we're doing a distillery tour. And that will be our last full day in Glasgow. So we're excited. We are about to actually head out. We're supposed to get to the museum at 11. So we're going to go do that. And I will see you guys next time I actually remember to say something to you guys. Bye-bye! Alright, we are running late. It is morning of day 4? Day 4. We're gonna go get some breakfast, and then we're gonna come back and pack, and we're heading to Edinburgh today. But I just want to... This is my OOTD. I think the sweater is a little bit of an overkill, but we're gonna do it anyway. So I will see you guys to discuss yesterday and today later. Bye! Okay, hello. We're back. We had breakfast, and then we had a bit of a rush, and now we're in Edinburgh. Look at this view. It's so pretty. We made it. It was really nice. There's like a river lake thing out there. Oh, okay. Anyway, I'm distracted. Hello. It's been a second for you guys. It's been like a day for us. So yeah, yesterday was an adventure, to say the least. It was the first day that it was like actually raining. Like every day it's pretty cloudy and it might sprinkle, but it hasn't like rained. Yesterday it rained. So we were going across town, and we were gonna walk the whole way because it wasn't that far.
Hi.
He sniffed the paper.
It smells. Smell it. Yeah, it
I
smells.
don't like it.
It smells like crowns.
Maybe that's why everything smells like crayons. Anyways, story time. It rained a lot, and we decided to walk to breakfast, which was great. Other than the fact that we got maybe a block away from our hotel, and my one foot was already soaked, like to my sock, and I was like, fuck. So I was like, all right, we've got a lot of time. We didn't have to be at the museum until 11, so we were gonna eat, go back to the hotel, swap our socks and shoes, and then go on. So we had breakfast. It was pretty good. My only gripe was my croissant was a little too burnt for my taste, but it was okay. The best story of breakfast was we were sitting by a window, and I didn't catch any of this on camera, of course. And we heard sirens, and we were like, wow, wonder where they're going, right? And we see the police van pull up and then stop across the street, right? And then 3 cops get out. One guy runs around the corner to the back of this building, and then the other 2 go down, like, there was like a restaurant pub thing under, like, I don't know if you guys have ever been to Europe, but like, there's street level, right? And then below street level, there's sometimes shops, pubs, etc. So they went down there, and we were sitting there like, what's going on? And so they get in the building. They didn't like break the door. They literally just walked in. And then another police van pulls up, and we're like, what are we about to witness? Like, what's going down? And then the original cops just walk out of the building. Guy comes from back around where he ran from. The other van pulls off, and then they get back in their van and they drive away. That was it. What happened? What happened? I don't know. Our working theories are a burglar alarm went off and they went to check it, or a person there hit like a silent alarm and they were checking it, because the one guy ran around like making sure the back entrance was covered. I don't know, but they didn't stay that long, so like I don't know if they were trying to talk to somebody. I don't know. It was very weird. We were confused. That was what happened at breakfast. Got on the bus to to the Science Center, which was great, other than the fact that when we got to the first floor, it was filled with more kids than I've ever seen in a really long time. So we were like, I think we messed up. I think this is a little too kiddish for us. But anyway, we went upstairs, and there was actually some really cool stuff about, like, bodies, the human body, I don't know. Anyway, there was, like, how high can you jump? How soft can you land? How's your balance, your memory? And, like, they had leaderboards for everybody that has done it. And you could, like, get a little card to tell you, like, you can save your scores, basically. So we were there for a little while doing that, and that was pretty fun. I have some footage of that. And then we left, and we went to lunch at the Beirut Star, which was amazing. Like, so far, like, top 2 favorite meals that we've had. It was really, really delicious. Then we went to the Riverside Museum, and that walk fucking sucked because my legs are killing me. But we made it. And that's, like, transportation themed, I guess. There was lots of train cars and regular cars and strollers and motorcycles and a lot of stuff like that. Carriages. It was pretty cool. Yeah, and then we had a distillery tour. Oh, Lord. So we get there, and I'm like, all right, let's check in, you know? And we go to check in, they can't find it, and I'm like, okay. So I look at my email, and I immediately notice I'd booked it for today, which was tomorrow when this happened. And I was like, oh my God, I'm an idiot. And I told him that, right? I was like, I booked it for tomorrow. And he's like, oh, can you come tomorrow? And I was like, no, we're leaving in the morning. He's like, oh. He's like, okay, let me see what I can do. And so they were like, we can't really put you on the tour next because it's full, it's 21 people. So they were like talking with a few of the other staff members. They were being very nice. And then they were like, the distillery manager is gonna come give you guys a private tour and tasting. And Nuggets was over there just smiling because he knew how uncomfortable this made me. I was like, oh my God, I'm being such a burden. I'm too awkward for this. Like, just do the American thing and be like, that sucks. Leave. Right? But it ended up, some people didn't show to the original tour, and we got squeezed on that one, thank goodness. It was a really nice tour. The whiskey was okay. We've got one of the little bottles left. I paid for a ticket for Nuggets, but Nuggets doesn't drink, so they just had him pour his tasting into these little jars that you can see. I drank one of them last night, the sherry one. It was pretty good. But yeah, so there was that. They were very, very accommodating. Thank you guys so much. Again, I felt so bad. And then we just ate at the hotel because we were exhausted and it was pouring freaking rain. So yeah, and then we got here, which isn't really a story. We had breakfast this morning. It was delicious. And today we are just walking around Edinburgh. It's picture day. We're about to go get some lunch after we figure out what this AC thing's doing. And hopefully get some fun videos and pictures. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. I will see you guys the next time I actually remember to film anything. Bye! Hello! This is Editing Trees coming to you very clearly. And Kitty, for your enjoyment. Hope you guys are liking the vlog. If you remember in the very beginning, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to film a lot of this. Apparently I filmed a lot. So I'm actually going to be splitting this into 2 parts. Two parts? Anyway, 2 parts. Because there is still a lot of footage left and I didn't really want to make like a whole hour-long video, so we're gonna do 2. So this first part was the main bit, and then the second part will be more of Edinburgh and Glencoe, so if you're interested to see the beautiful mountains and lochs and all of that lovely stuff, and more of Edinburgh, make sure you're subscribed so you guys can see part 2. Give it a like if you like this sort of vloggy adventure style stuff. I certainly do. I think it's a lot of fun. It's more like the New York vlog that I did, if you haven't seen that. What else? Subscribe, like, comment your favorite part so far, or what you're excited to hopefully see in part 2. If you like this sort of style and you like seeing me, I guess, I stream on Twitch as well, and I post on my Instagram. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I will hopefully see you guys in part 2, but other than that, have a great day. The ghost tour. We were going to the ghost tour. It was just black. It was just a shadow. I don't know if we're gonna return the car on time.